Okay, I'm going to set up an automatic pool filler. Sorry for my dog. It's called a Fill-O-Matic. Fill-O-Matic, I think they're located somewhere out of Texas or in the south. Nice folks, this is the second one I've had. So I bought the first one in, believe it or not, 2018, and this is it right here. So this has been in the Phoenix sun since 2018. Let me get in the shade here. It kind of stopped working. It stopped doing the float when the water hits this. It pushes it up and turns off the water. That no longer works. I've tried to replace this once before, but I just think it's time now for a new one. I mean, it's been 7 years, so I've unhooked it from the hose. At the same time, I'm going to also put a new hose in because this hose is ready to go any day now. Again, it's about 7 years old. It just goes across the pool deck into my patio here. And if I go around real quick, the shrubs, I just put a splitter on here. So one is to the black garden hose, and the splitter has the other one going to the green hose that goes to the Fill-O-Matic. So I'll put the new hose on, and I'll attach the new Fill-O-Matic. There's the old one and the new one. This one's 2018. This one is 2024. I actually bought it last year. I haven't gotten around to replacing it yet. I think Brian is the gentleman that I talked to before. When I had problems with this one originally, it wasn't shutting off after a while. It worked for like a year or two, then it stopped shutting off, and he suggested it might be a pressure regulator, and he was actually kind enough to send me out a new pressure regulator, which did solve the problem. So I like that it's made in the USA, and it's a good product, easy to install. But the new one, I noticed that this one now it comes with a nicer metal hose extension. Actually, this one didn't come with a hose attachment at all. So this one now comes with a stainless steel braided hose, and then the new Fill-O-Matic is fairly similar. Just to compare real quick, they do look pretty much identical. And the float is black, but that's really the only difference that I see. These are both the same size deck piece. Same, actually looks like this plastic piece might be a bit shorter now, and it has black twist dials instead of these plastic wing nuts, and of course the braided hose is now included. That's fill-o-matic.com or at Amazon. Okay, it's installed. So I didn't film this part because the install honestly is pretty simple. You just screw in the stainless steel hose into the plastic part. There is a rubber washer included. You put that in first, and then you set this on the side of your pool. That's it. This screws into your hose, so the hose is always on. I bought a new hose too, and I made it red so it's a little more visible. And then it just goes in the planter there. The new red hose goes into a splitter. The other black hose is for just garden purposes. But then off the splitter I have this pressure regulator. So this cuts down the pressure in the hose, which helps that pool autofill to work better. And if you just trace this out here, it goes behind the bush, across the pool deck, and then this is the new stainless steel piece that comes with the kit now. It's filling up, and I think I showed this before, but as it fills, the pool float will come up with the water line and shut the water off. So it's got about another, probably, I don't know, half inch or so before it shuts off now. Lose your ball? Get your ball? But yeah, that's the autofill. So any questions or comments, let me know down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching. See you again real soon.